All right. Hello, Divine Feminine. We're going to see what is in the stars. Hanged Man, Prince of Cups. They wanted me to use some different decks today, and they keep saying, it's in the stars. It's in the stars. Eight of Swords, Five of Wands, Nine of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Look at how beautiful that card is. The Sun, Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups reversed, Six of Wands. I don't know. There's something they really don't want you to see. Look at the Sacred Clown. So that's the Fool. The Chariot. These cards are so beautiful. This is the Starman deck. Just things, okay, so they're playing Mastermind by Taylor Swift for me. This masculine really wanted to think, like, control, plan, scheme, mastermind what was going on here. And this is, it seems like, a way that he escapes his feelings, okay? So he puts like so much thought, so much, look at that, Two of Cups with Caduceus, the Tower, Nine of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. He's had some sort of breakthrough here, some sort of epiphany that it may have come while he was drinking. It may have come in a dream. Something here. So, a couple readings lately, when things like sync up, I get really interested. So a couple different readers have referenced a black box. And here we have a box with roots growing out of it, which is a very interesting Ten of Swords, right? You see like David Bowie's face in the background with the lightning coming out of his mouth. And I feel like your masculine has seen something that kind of connected everything and made it all make sense. What an interesting action card with a full moon. Sovereignty. Self-reflection. So this is one and another full moon. One of the most twinny cards that I have. It's like you see them both standing in different directions, and then you see their reflections. It's such an interesting card. So it's a waning gibbous. So we have 41, 15, 17, and then nourishment and the void on the bottom. I kind of feel like the void here is the black box, and the black box contains the feelings that they're trying to avoid in their mind, like with their mind, overusing their mind. Now, normally we would think, oh, this is, they're avoiding their thoughts, but they're not. They're avoiding their feelings, and the feelings have been put in a box. Yeah, I'm getting air coming up. So that's when that happens, is when I'm really on to something. Your dreams need a practical plan. It's a very interesting assortment of cards here. The answers you need are coming. And they say soon. Again, we have this kind of black moon here. Your hard work is paying off. Fiery climax approaches. Don't let pride get in the way. Adjustments are required. And surrender to the divine. So we do have this big old moon here. We've got an upcoming eclipse. 2 upcoming eclipses in Libra season. I think they're on the Taurus-Scorpio axis, but all right, Spirit, well, what else do you want me to know? That's so interesting because I've had that line about the phoenix all day in my mind. So there's heavy reflection about you right now. They can't seem to get away from the signs that they're seeing. Victim consciousness, yes. And we see again the black. Say what you mean. So we all would like them to say what they feel, right? This raven here, right, is a symbol for them of the subconscious, and they're showing me the owl over here, which you can barely see. They're showing me like the white and the black. Okay, so it's like kind of like the subconscious and the conscious here. She's carrying this light, and it's kind of like you have kind of lit, their flame is finally on. I don't know exactly what this means, but let's find out. They are having a certain type of awakening inside the black box. I usually do much more emotional readings than this. This is a very logical reading for me. I feel like there was a period of time for each person, for each masculine will be different. And they're showing me like she's walking through a graveyard. There's a grave here. And it's like they kept trying to live a life that had already died. And their subconscious is kind of showing them, like, so he's a ghost here. When I first woke up to my journey, this card was really important to me. It's like he's a ghost, and yet she can still feel him. And so I feel like he's been acting kind of like a ghost. He may have legitimately ghosted you, but oh, look, I keep seeing signs of everywhere I go. Keep seeing signs of you everywhere I go. I pushed you away because I was scared. I want to be with you. So it's like he's been like haunting you, but also kind of living life in this shell of a person that he used to be, because he doesn't feel really connected to his old life anymore. He keeps like trying to, it's not like go back, but it's like fit in. And in order to do that, he has to kind of stay in this victim mentality where nothing's his responsibility, nothing's his fault, nothing he has no say, basically. He's just sitting there waiting for something to happen to him. And all the while, spirit and your higher selves their soul keeps sending him these signs, right? And part of the signs that they're sending him are these inner child signs. Three of Swords, yes. And you see how this, there's another bird here now. So we have 3 birds. This is the Three of Swords. We have this figure here who's just all dressed in black again. And then kind of this like underwater robot looking art piece with like a keyhole over here. And here he has like a painted on heart. And it's kind of like, I mean, it's really interesting. It's like he tries to appear like he's feeling the normal way that people in his world are feeling. And then it kind of shape shifts. And then there's you here, the Queen of Pentacles, right? You have these bird wings here, this tree growing up into the sun with a big black eclipse in it. And one red ballet slipper here. It's very interesting. This is the, and then we have the moon. So the moon and the sun are kind of doing this amazing dance here that is pulling you magnetically closer together. And yet at the same time, it feels like you're being pulled apart. I feel like no one will actually get this reading. It's so esoteric. But look what we have on the bottom. I am taking responsibilities for my mistakes. So it's really interesting because this card has a bend on it. This is the flame that has woken here. There's something that happened in him that interesting. That allowed him to see like beyond himself. And it's like these are this 2 selves, right? This one self is like a zombie self that's just going through the motions of his life. And this other self is ready to bloom and be this kind of creator, this artistic thing. Luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. I don't know. I'm just grabbing cards out of the middle. Patience again and fruition. 36, 37. Very interesting with the archer here. This symbol is on the Lover's card of the deck I usually use. And it's also right here on the top of this deck, sitting here, Cupid's arrow. I pulled it yesterday in that reading. Jupiter is coming to help him. I feel him being very blessed by the transit of Jupiter through Taurus, and things shifting greatly as it stations direct and then goes forward again. But right now, he's in this like collapse, right? You see, we've seen all of these, the blackness, the void. This isn't the first time we've seen that. Let's see what's going on. Oh, they want me to use this deck. Interesting. These are just handwritten cards. So, scared what their family will say, and the rat. I believe we're in the rat year. No, that was rat last year, I think. I think we're in the rabbit year. We are coming into the snake year next year, though. I've changed. Will you still like me? The void. That's crazy because this is a huge deck. The cosmic womb is where all is formed. Trust the divine perfection in creation, right? So we have surrender to the divine here. Isis energy. The goddess brings sacred knowledge, unlimited healing, and soul reclamation to you. The alchemist. It's very similar to the magician. The quantum process of turning ether into matter by mastering our thoughts. We control what we create. Why do you even like me? Gemini. Again, magician. Lover, above, paper money. So they're saying, and then Venus, feeling insecure, ether, something is telling me to talk to you. They're saying it would be of great benefit to you to get into a love vibration, which is above doubt, and the 500 on the scale of emotions, and try your very best to stay there. One of the things I have wanted to make a video on for a while is about how it feels to be in the presence of twins in union. I've only seen a few that I truly believe are twins. And how I know is because of the feeling. It's a very specific feeling. It's almost like a flatlining. Coffee cup. The golden mirror. Sunglasses. Boat. To say that this reading is a bit chaotic. I feel like things are shifting. Oh, we had palm tree come out yesterday. And then the chaser. Passion. Separation. Ascending. Lightning. Karmic. Stabbed in the back. Cassette. Love call. I feel like you're going through a review of what's been going on. And we tend to do that when we're about to level up. It does look like there's a lot of abundance coming in for you that you may indeed, yeah, here. Abundance was the fourth card after hunger. I feel that there's a real time of harvest here. And the number 7 has played a pretty significant role here too. I would really kind of do some cleanup on your money, on your expenses, on the way that you keep it, the way that you work with it, the energy. I feel like you're being highly observed right now, especially by your masculine. It's interesting, you know, they're telling me to talk about the stillness of twins in union. So twins in union cannot push their energy out. It has to be held completely still inside. And one of the things that has been coming up for us, or for me, Temperance again, 10 of Pentacles, yes. So it is in your balancing of your energy that we see this really great abundance come in for you. That means that in the sacral, you don't allow that energy to like push out or of your front or your back. It's like you hold it all inside. And when people start to think about energy that way, it's very interesting because we normally don't think of energy like that. But that is one of the ways that your counterpart can come closer to you. And that does also have to do with the mind energy. You can't think about them because then you're pushing your energy out on them. And they're showing me this like little crystal here, which I don't think you can see, but it's very multifaceted. They keep saying multifaceted, like it's kind of like this energy up here at the top, right? You're so like multidimensional and multifaceted, and there's so much energy and layers to you. You really have to just focus on one like central point, and that they want you to focus on the sacral. So when twins in union are together, there is no ups and downs. There's no anger and passion and all these things. There's just unconditional love and acceptance of the present moment. And I know to some people they're like, this is really stupid, but this is the truth as I know it. Because you can manipulate the energy for a while in the beginning, and then it's like you'll say I don't care, and you try to walk away, and they'll kind of come after you because you pull all your energy away from them. That only works until a certain point when your energy is built up enough, and then that doesn't work anymore. You know, twins, if you distract yourself hard enough, you can keep that going for quite a long time, or years. But eventually you have to actually get to the internal work of healing where you're healing your triggers and you aren't triggered all the time. And they're just showing me like keys in a lock and portals unlocking, and there is a lot of levels unlocking to us right now. Like, I think probably you'll feel it. This little light being in the cave here. That's kind of like the flame that's ignited for them. And they are very aware of this energy on a soul level, and they're becoming day by day more and more aware of it. And you will, as you quiet your energy and hold it in, they will come towards you more, and they will feel that more, and you'll start to see actual reflection of that in your 3D world, right? So I know this reading is really more for feminines who have been on the journey for a while and are doing like some healing work, because it's a very esoteric reading, probably one of the most esoteric I've ever done. And I don't usually feel the presence of Isis, and I feel a really strong presence of Isis right now. So let us get some, because I'm not going to go on too long, because I just feel like I'm kind of was like talking in metaphors here. Let's get some advice on how you can move forward. I think I gave you a lot of actual action steps in this reading, more than usual. Just be aware that the masculine's having like a really intense emotional situation right now. They kind of want me to go back to the fact that there's the 8, 9, and 10 of Swords here. And they may be finishing their karma that they gave to you. If they gave you 10 of Swords, this may be the end of their karma for that situation. It may also be another karmic cycle. So let's see. Yeah, so they're going through a huge transformation right now that will, I think, lead to some pretty significant shifts in your relationship, because this is different than anything I've ever seen. Before I do this, let's just see what they're feeling. Let's see if I can get anything of what they're actually feeling. Passion, give your relationship a chance. I do feel a very, very strong yearning. There's a hair in my cards, which is kind of tying them together. So they feel that this past life feelings, there may be some karma from past lives too. I mentioned that the other day. Make the effort. You deserve love. Look at, we have the bow again. I feel this will be very significant, getting to know each other. Passion, finances, and career. Yeah, see, release your ex. I think that's what's happening. Soulmate, chemistry. The bottom of the deck is attraction. They're feeling really strong emotions because I can feel it. So we have, oh my God, I can't make it up. It's like crazy. They're like, don't shuffle anymore. And look, it's a soul flame. It's exactly what I was talking about the whole time. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. So this is what they are going through. And we see again the peacocks on here with the lotus. There's a part of their wisdom that is being woken up. Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. So this is the pride, right? Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. And I do think this is what I was kind of talking about with this card. Some of them will be healing a mother issue. And I actually think, I think this is for a few of you. I think if they will not let go of their pride with her, this may go to a point where they will be forced to surrender something in their lives. Like, I feel their pride may force them to make a sacrifice that I feel in some cases with their mother that they're so desperately wanting the love from her, and that there has been such a deep wound that their pride may force them to have to make a very serious choice in their life. Okay, beautiful. So very much in with the flame, right? Sanat Kumara, the light activation, shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Yeah, so they're learning to listen to that. And Mercury, so that's beautiful. Open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. And again, and we had the caduceus. We had that on one of the cards, which that's a beautiful symbol. Anyway, I saw it. I don't think I pointed it out. So those are your Ascended Masters working with you currently. If you'd like to call them in, work with their energy, or just ask them to please, you know, we have to ask, look at success and ancient wisdom. We have to ask for our angels and guides to really work with us on things that we want help with, especially on things like transformation. Those are our main soul lessons. So crystals wanting to work with you, again, we see patience, temperance, you know, that energy of don't force, don't rush. Things are, even if it feels like a void or you feel very tired, don't force movement now. So this is pyromorphite. So we've had a lot of fire all throughout this reading. Selenite, spiritual awakening, beautiful. Brazilianite, flexibility. Emerald, compassion. Opal, joy. As we come into Libra season, they're saying they want you to have the joy of self-acceptance, rhodochrosite. That will give you a lot of clarity. And here we have the beautiful healer, take action, and animals. So Numite, Labradorite, and Crystallite. And again, the past life and the abundance messages coming through here. Those of you that feel close with animals, that relationship may deepen, or you may feel a special animal, a spirit animal. You may get a new spirit animal. You may get to work with a past animal that has been like a familiar incarnation to you. They may come to work with you in the astral, or a new animal may enter your life in the physical. That is fated for some of you right now. So for the dragons, oh, beautiful. I love this card so much. The lilac fire dragon transmutes through the power of divine love. Open up to transcendent love and enlightenment. And that's staying in that really high vibration, right? Doing that work of alchemy, transmuting those triggers, doing the shadow work. Purity of heart brings peace, hope, and joy. Finding your ability to love again, even though you have been very hurt, as we all have. Golden Christed Dragon brings you higher love, so you embody the Christ light. Absorb the Christ light, you are protected. Expand your heart and remain fifth dimensional. So very high vibrational cards. Yes, extremely high vibrational. Golden Atlantean Dragon helps you remember the wisdom of Golden Atlantis. So this is the new knowledge and energy that's available to come in. Awaken, bring back your knowledge, gifts, and talents, and reclaim your mastery. So we did have the 8 of Pentacles. They're saying no. That self-mastery of learning to work with your triggers and working to stabilize your energy will perform miracles in your life. Crystal Yellow Dragon opens you to higher learning and wisdom. Expand your crown chakra for illumination and walk the higher spiritual path. And then we have discipline coming in, but they're saying that's really not for you right now. So when it is, you will know. And we already did these. I'm not going to do any more of those. A few more of these. Let's see. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends, I got the most beautiful ones. Space and time, nothing is missing. Soulmate, your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and you will manifest physically. So we have seen 2 soulmate cards now. Look deep within your heart, and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. And these are about emotions and unwanted thoughts, and just really learning that you are the master of your own transformation, and you have everything within you to, look at manifesting miracles, surrender, a new beginning. So there's so much good energy here for you, and I feel like you've really crossed a threshold, and things are going to move very quickly here once they get a hold of themselves and their own energy. So I hope this made sense to some of you. It was a kind of a interesting reading. I felt very connected to this image of the flame. And, when I look at a ring, I can see the feminine flame, the masculine flame. And then in between, when their flames have lit, there's a third flame that is like the purpose of the union. And I feel like we are going into a season where that it will be a lit up, and that will change everything. That will be a momentous occasion when the three flames are lit, and really the purpose of the union comes into, they're saying, they're just showing me wings like over the ring. It's like you as a union will transcend and ascend into a very angelic, otherworldly type energy. It's not like you're leaving the earth or anything. It's just that the vibration, when your vibration is high, that is one thing. When their vibration comes up to meet you, that's another thing. When there is a high vibrational union, it is like so exponential. We really haven't experienced much of it here on earth yet. And so the few that have gone already are drawing us up. And I keep kind of getting this message about the feminine. It's kind of like a phoenix, right? You have to leave a lot of your ego identity behind, and you are pulling up like a lot of people. Oh, Six of Swords. Look at the little baby up at the top in the little thing. It's like you are pulling up so many people on your way. There's just a tremendous amount of energy here. Yeah, and as I started out, I can't really show her body, but that's the Star card here. And the ascension of the feminine is like being aided by the stars. And this love, they're saying, is written in the stars, and all the stars align to help it serve its purpose. So that's a beautiful message to end on. Thank you very much. Bye for now.